So we have arrived here in the Idrissi home. We are just going to go ahead and age up Angela. She is becoming a young adult because she did have her successful role. So let's go ahead and age her up quickly into a young adult. Are you gonna age up? Leave the baby alone and do your birthday.
Oh, Ishkawangi.
There you go. All right, she has aged up to her young adult status, which is fantastic. And we are going to hop over and see Era Shoemaker and age her up to an adult. And then we will go see Imani Del Madonna and let her have her baby. Okay, this is Ara Shoemaker. She is aging up to her adult age. Let's go ahead and age her up now.
Oh, Regina.
All right, so she has aged up to an adult. She hates children, snob. She is a Cancer. She is part of the gentry class. She is wealthy. She is a widow. She has the free services trait, and she is a quick learner, and she is sinister. Let's go ahead and go see Imani Del Madonna and let her have her baby. Okay, so we have arrived here in the Del Madonna home. We are here with Imani. We are just going to go ahead and let her have her little one. She is definitely ready to do that. So we're going to go ahead and let her give birth. And as we know, this is her and Clemence's first child. So they are super thrilled. She is, though, very uncomfortable. She's not liking the fact that she is in labor. But we are going to go ahead and let her have her first child. We're going to find out what we're having. Hopefully they are having a little boy. We do know that this will be a human baby, as they are both humans. Clemence is not a vampire, so we are not, having the vampire line continue on. And she is having a boy. So let's go ahead and we will open up the wheel for boy names, and we will give that a spin to find out what we are going to name this little one. Rain. All right, so we are going to name this little baby Rain Del Madonna. Oh, they've also had a girl. All right, let's go ahead and open up the girl wheel and give that a spin.
Abelota.
Abelota. Rain and Abelota Del Madonna. So she has had twins. As we know, we are going to need to roll for mom and baby. So let's go ahead and pull up our dice and give that a roll. As we know, mom can't roll a 1. So for the first one, oh God, mom's gonna die. I don't even need to roll for the second baby because she's going to die. But let's roll for Rain. Rain needs an odd 8, 10, or 20. And Rain is going to die. Abeletta is also going to die. Everyone is going to die. Okay, we're going to have Clemence plead for his wife and see if he can get her to survive. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. Let me update the timeline of all of this information, and then I will be right back to go ahead and take care of everyone. Okay, let's go ahead and take these babies from mom first, and then we will take mom and kill her. And yeah, that's unfortunate. Where's the other baby? All right, let's take you, and then we are going to kill Mom, and we will have him come and, yeah. I cannot believe that everyone in this just died in one fell swoop. This is bloody ridiculous. So obviously he's going to have to come and plead for her and hope to goodness that he can talk the Grimm into letting his wife be spared. He literally just married her and now he's losing her, which sucks. He just lost twin children, and I think that, you know, can you not pre-parental panic right now? Like, honestly. He's gonna take her away before you get through with this.
Bluffy!
Plead for her. Stop panicking. Crazy.
Oh, Ruskin's out.
He's like, please don't take her away. Please don't take her away. Yay! He let her live. Okay, great. Okay, so we are going to be able to let Amani live. She's not going to die. We are going to have another chance to have a child with her, and we get a little bit more time, which is going to be fantastic. I was really worried that we were going to lose her after having her for such a short period of time. Obviously, we would have been able to get Clemens remarried, but he had such a hard time finding someone that he got on with, and he really, really cared for her, and I just really did not want him to lose his bride that he had just so recently found. And honestly, I really hate that they just lost their babies. That sucks so bad. We are going to, I guess, go ahead and continue on here. They are now really, really sad. They are not going to want to try for any more little ones for a little while, for the simple fact that they are really, really sad over the loss of the little ones. She's feeling really hungry. Maybe I can actually get her to do a little bit of cooking. That would be really great if you could do that. Hot milk? No. Can you make some actual food? Let's do a meat and potato pie, and then obviously that will be, you know, really good. Okay, we've got some green peas hanging out here on the table, which is great, but I don't really know if that's necessary. So we'll just put those in the fridge. He's outside just kind of cleaning up in this junk pile heap, which is fantastic that he's kind of outside just cleaning up. I love that he's like, okay, I've got to clean up this house. It's a bloody wreck. But we're going to get her cooking a little bit, and that way everyone can get themselves a little bit of something to eat here. She is really not good at cooking. She doesn't really have any skill to speak of, but we are going to go ahead and let her get a little bit of skill, and that will be fantastic. It is All Souls Day, and technically they do need to go and do some mourning. She doesn't really feel one way or the other about that. He has dealt with a little bit of fire, and that has meant something on his All Souls Day stuff, which is really great. But technically they should go and do some remembrance. So really they should probably head over to the cemetery and have some remembrance stuff, but I don't know if he is going to want to do that. I mean, I guess he could technically go and mourn some of the lost family members, but right now he's just so bloody sad over the loss of his own children. I don't know if he wants to go and do even more mourning of other lost souls. I don't know if he's really willing to do that or not. Let's get her to grab a serving of food here. I'm going to have him finish up with the goat there, and then he'll go to the washroom, and then we'll get him to grab a serving as well. And maybe then they can have a little bit of a conversation. Both of them could stand to use a little bit of social. What is this? I guess that's just kind of hanging out. We love that. White hen is getting on in years. Okay, so maybe we should sell our chicken and get some meat. That would probably be helpful for us as well. I can maybe get her to go out and do that. Where is our chicken coop? Here it is. Let's go ahead and we can trade for meat. We will trade our chicken. We only have one chicken. We're getting rid of it. So, I mean, that's probably not ideal. At some point, we're probably going to need to get us some more chickens so that we'll have eggs. So maybe we will purchase some more chickens. Yes, we will trade this. Oh, we don't have any money, so I guess we can't really purchase any chickens. Let's go ahead and have her bond with these bees, and then she can talk to the birds.
Oh.
And she can feed the sheep. I wonder if feeding the sheep and goats takes our money away from us is why we are broke. Probably. Probably does. All right, what are you up to? You need to go to the washroom, sir. Can you shear any of these? No. Can you do anything with this? You can milk that for money. You can shear that one for money. Usually we would shear for the wool and shear for the milk, but they are desperate for some funds right now, so we're just gonna do it for the simoleons, and that'll do fine. All right, let's see if I can maybe get her to do a little bit of laundry in the wash tub, and we will get her cleaning up a little bit. There is laundry everywhere, so we might as well. She's like, I'm really not in the mood to do the laundry, so I don't really want to do that. I would, though, like to go ahead and go over here and be frisky with you. And he's like, really? And she's like, yeah, they're both feeling, well, she's feeling pretty happy all of a sudden. He's feeling really flirty, so he's like, yeah, we can totally do that. So they've decided to go over here and do a little bit of a woohoo. We love that for them. What is with all of the junk around this place? I just don't even know. But they're going to have themselves a little bit of a woohoo. And then I'm going to send her in and have her go to the washroom. She is like really dirty. She could stand for a quick bath. And, oh, look at that. Well, it must be a really good woohoo. Holy moly. And we'll have her do a pregnancy test as well. So she's going to come on in and do that. We will find out if anything came of that, obviously. And the mail has been delivered. Okay, great. We love that. She's like, I really don't like all this laundry laying around. No, but I told you to wash it, and you were like, absolutely not. So I don't know what to tell you. She really could stand to use some sleep, and she's feeling creative. Okay, we love that. You're feeling creative, but honestly, I don't know that it's going to matter. Let's go ahead and have her take a little bit of a pregnancy test. She is once again eating for 2. So we are loving that. She's going to go over and tell Clemens, I know that we just lost a baby, but I'm pregnant again. And he's going to be like, holy cow. Well, do you think that's the best idea? And she's going to say, well, I don't know. And he's like, you know, it was kind of risky the last time. And she's going to be like, I realize that. I'm a little bit nervous. But, I mean, these things happen, you know. So she's going to go to the bathroom. It's not taking her bladder down or up, but that's fine. I will fix that. And we're going to go ahead and let her get a little bit of sleep. She is refusing to do the laundry. He is so tired as well. Maybe he will do the laundry. I'll get him to try. Can you do the laundry? Let's see if he'll do any laundry. He's like, I can do some laundry if she refuses. Well, she's definitely refusing, so if you could do the laundry, that would be fantastic. So we'll get him to do a little bit of laundry, and then we can put him off to bed as well, and he can get a little bit of sleep because he's straight shattered as well, and obviously he's going to want to get a little bit of rest. It is currently 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the game, which does make it August of 1389. I can't believe it's already August. Can you hang those on the clothesline? He's like, I'm going back to get in the bathtub. No, you're not. Hang those on the clothesline, and then you can go to bed. All right, we're going to go, though, now, and we're going to check in with our main household. All right, we have arrived here in the main household. Let's get Xavier back in his regular clothes. I'm not sure what he's wearing. Maybe his work outfit, but We're going to get him in his regular clothing, and we are going to just check in on everyone. It looks like Elmira is pretty sad from witnessing the death of a loved one. Obviously, they have lost Alexandru, and everyone is mourning his loss, and we are super sad about that. We obviously do just recently, we had Ada. Oh, everybody else lost Emiliana as well. I forgot. So everyone is feeling pretty sad about this turn of events. Can you come up here and clean up this mess? And we will check everyone. Okay, you need to go downstairs and get yourself a bite to eat. So let's get you to grab a serving of eggs. And, oh, here we go again. I once again can't select anybody. We love that. All right, can you come down and grab a serving of eggs? And you're gonna need to go and take care of Ada and give Ada a feed when you're done eating those eggs. So let's come up and give Ada a feed when you're done eating. So we will get Elmira to feed Ada when we are done eating ourselves. And she's like, I'm just so sad. I know you are. I'm so sorry that you're so sad. But, you know, unfortunately, death is definitely an occurrence that happens in this game and in this time. Look at him. He's like, I've got it. Why are you messing with him? Don't mess with him. She's going to feed him. Oh, tummy time. Okay, well, I don't really think that's what Ada wants. I think Ada wants to be fed. He's like, yeah, but he has to learn. He's our heir. Okay, well, she's like, let me feed him, because that's actually what he wants. And Xavier's like, but I was trying to teach him how to do things. Okay, well, he is starving, and that is really important for us to make sure. He's a feeding tinkler. Ada often pees while being fed. Okay, well, we love that for Ada. Let's go ahead and put to bed. Go put him to bed. Alright. And we are going to let you go ahead and get yourself a little bit of sleep as well. And we will let you come up and get yourself a little bit of sleep as well. Oh my god, you are so tired. Go to bed. And you come up here and you go to bed. And Xavier, it is time for sleep. Xavier's like, well, okay. It is 9:12 p.m. We are in September of 1389, and everyone is going to go ahead and get themselves a little bit of shut-eye, and we will get ready for tomorrow. Oh, and just like that, Ashanti von Schwan has gone into labor, so let's go head over to see Ashanti and let her give birth to her little one. All right, we have arrived here in the von Schwan residence. This is Ashanti. She is not looking very amused at all. But we are going to go ahead and let her give birth to her little one. Her and Edwin are having their first child. So let's go and let her give birth to her little one. She's just walking around outside in her nightgown. I don't know. That's just probably not okay. But she's like, whatever. It doesn't even matter. I am pregnant and I am in labor. And who really cares? I know I don't. Okay, well, if you don't care, we don't care. That's perfectly fine. So she's going to go ahead and give birth to this little one. Let's hope it's a boy. I know I always say that, but that's only because we definitely need heirs. And it's not that I have anything against the female babies. I definitely don't. I just want them to have their heirs. If they have a little healthy baby girl, then that is good too. I just want them to have their heirs. And they did have a boy, so we are going to open up the wheel for boy names, and we are going to give that a spin. And we are going to name this little baby
Dobromel.
Dobromel. And it is a single birth. We are going to go ahead and we are going to roll the dice for mom. She can't roll a 1. And we are going to, and she rolls a 15 and is good. And we're going to roll for baby. And baby needs an odd 8, 10, or 20. Baby rolls and gets an 11 and survives. So let me go ahead and update this on the timeline, and then we will age up Dobermil, and we will get Dobermil's makeover and photo for the family tree. All right, let's go ahead and take care of this little one, and then we will be able to go ahead and age him up. You're going to need to feed him. She's like, I'm going to need to feed me. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you have to feed him first. I'm sorry. Priorities, okay? Priorities. Look how cute they are. Aww. We love that. Go ahead and age him up. And Edwin is cooking, so it looks like he's getting the cooking skill. So, you know, everything's covered. It'll be perfectly fine. You can just go ahead and take care of Dobermil, and we will get him aged up. Look at her. She's laughing. She's like, I can't believe it. Time flies. They age up so fast. Dobermil is a Libra, romantic and charming and incredibly sociable. It's hard not to like a Libra. However, their social pursuits leave them little time for more practical endeavors. They get along with other Libras and are often attracted to Cancer and Virgo. Libra usually don't match with Pisces or Scorpio. All right, let's hop into Cass and give Dobermil his makeover and his photo for the family tree. Okay, so Dobermil is an intense infant. Let's go ahead now and do the makeover. Okay, there is little Dobermil von Schwan, and we are going to go ahead and jump back into the game. As you can see, he is a human baby, and so I will put that he is human on the timeline, and we are going to continue on. All right, what did you cook, Edwin? He's like, I just cooked a plate for myself. She's on her own. Okay, really? Okay, well, it's a good thing she's not hungry, because honestly, why are you even cooking yourself meal? You're a bloody vampire. Like, I don't understand.
Oh, smishy.
It's ridiculous. Look at, he's so happy he's got a little one now. He's like, oh, yay. We love that. And he is thrilled about it. He's going to do a little bit of tummy time with his son. And they're going to do a little bit of bonding, which I think is super fantastic. We absolutely love that so much. And they are just spending a little bit of time. Dobermil, I guess I should say, is not happy about this tummy time, though. He's like, why are you putting me on my tummy? Why are you making me do this? This is ridiculous. Ashanti is thinking to herself, clearly he doesn't like that, Edwin. Like, you know, he just clearly doesn't like that. Let me pick him up, and you go and tend to yourself. Go on. She's like, here, let me hand him to you, and you just, you know, maybe cuddle him and do some nice things that don't involve putting him on the floor where it's cool. And he is clearly not happy on the hard wood floor. And Edwin's like, I'm just so happy that you gave me a son. He is beautiful. And Ashanti's like, oh, well, it was my pleasure. I didn't really have a whole lot of control over that, but, you know, you're welcome. So we are just going to let her go on out here. What is she doing? She's going to go roast a marshmallow. Okay, well, we love that for you. Yay. Maybe we can get them a garden growing at some point. That would be really nice. And obviously they can have some things growing that she could cook with. I think that would be good for them. I would like for her to have a garden that she can have. Maybe we can purchase some seeds for her. Oh, she only has 62 simoleons. That's not really a whole lot. Maybe we can do vegetables, starter vegetables. We can do 1 pack of starter vegetables. Let's go ahead and open this seed packet. She got some onions and some carrots. Okay, well, we can go ahead and we can plant the carrots, and you can plant the onions, and at the very least you can start growing those, and that will be good. Oh, she does like gardening. We love that she likes gardening. I will put these extra carrots in the fridge, and at the very least you can have them to cook with, so that'll be fantastic news. And so I am thrilled that she likes gardening. I was kind of hoping that she would. So she seems really, really happy about that. It is currently Tuesday, 1 o'clock in the morning. It is October of 1389. And for October of 1389, we do have some birthdays that we need to go over. So let's go ahead and jump over to our timeline and take a look at that. So the first one that we have is Florence Arundel, who is aging up to a child. And let's go take a look at Florence Arundel. I believe that's this one. Yes. Florence Arundel is aging up to a child. Florence Arundel is the child of Deanna and Alan Arundel. And we are going to be aging Florence up to a child. For that, Florence can't roll a 4 or a 13. So let's go ahead and pull up our dice, and we will give that a roll and see how she fares. She rolls an 18 and does have a successful roll. So let's go ahead and we will go to the next person, which is going to be Blanca Like, who is aging up to a teenager. So let's go take a look at Blanca Like. Blanca Like is here. She can't roll an 18. So let's go ahead and give that a roll. She rolls a 7 and is going to be aging up to a teenager. For the marriage roll, she needs to roll a d12. So let's go ahead and roll a d12 for her to find out if she's going to be marrying. She rolls a 2. Does that mean she's going to marry? 1 to 2, 1 to 3, never marry. So Blanca is not going to be marrying. All right, Blanca, no marriage for you. And then we have Benjamin Petaccia, who is aging up to a young adult. And this is Benjamin Petaccia, and we are going to be aging him up to a young adult. He needs to roll anything other than a 3, 7, or a 19. So let's go ahead and roll for him. All right, he rolls a 7. Let's roll a d10 to see how long he's going to get with us. 9 years. All right, let me go ahead and update everything on the timeline, and then we will head over and we will go ahead and we will age up Florence and start with their makeovers. Okay, so we have arrived here in the Arundel home. We are just going to go ahead and age Florence up to a child. So let's go ahead and do that now, and then we will hop into Cass with her and give her her makeover and get her photo for the family tree. Okay, so Florence has aged up as having the aspiration of mind and body. She has the traits of smart, good, and introvert. And let's go ahead and give her her makeover and get her photo for the family tree. And there is Florence Arundel. Let's go ahead now and we are going to jump over and see Blanca Like. Right, we have entered into the Like and Von Schwann residence. This is Blanca here. We are just going to go ahead and age her up to a teenager. and get her makeover and photo for the family tree. Alright, so she has aged up with the Mount Komorebi sightseer aspiration. She is good, she is a daydreamer, she is cute, and she wants to be a rancher. And as we know, she is not going to marry, which means she is going to be going to the nunnery. So we are going to go ahead and give her her makeover now. Okay, we have arrived here with Benjamin Petaccia, and he is at the nunnery because he was an orphan. And I think we forgot about him because he was actually supposed to get married and I didn't marry him. So I am thinking that we are going to go ahead and get him married. But we are going to be aging him up now so that he can become I believe he's becoming a young adult. Yes, he is. So let's go ahead and age him up to a young adult. And then we are going to go ahead and get him married. So let's go ahead and age him up. And then we are going to go and find him a bride. All right, so he has aged up. He is a kleptomaniac. He is nosy. He is a glutton. He is part of the gentry class. He is wealthy, domestic, amuser, sinister, and a caregiver. He's actually not wealthy. He's just wealthy because he lives in the slot. Basically, we are going to go ahead now and we are going to travel with him and we are going to take him to go and find himself a bride. So let's go ahead and take him now to do just that. All right, so we are going to take him and we're going to knock on the door here at this house and we're going to see if he gets on with any of these girls. And if not, there are plenty of other women in this world that we have as young adults that he can meet. So we are just going to knock on the door and we are going to see if we can go ahead and meet some ladies and see if he is able to find himself someone that he's interested in. We are going to do a friendly introduction with them. Maybe we'll do a funny introduction with her. And we can do a friendly introduction with this one. And we will obviously go ahead and get to know these ladies. We'll see if they have any compatibility.
Yup, sir.
Oh, he successfully swiped an object without drawing any attention. He's totally stolen from them already without even, like, before he even did anything. All right, so for Lubna, he has perceived her as very attractive. And for Halima, he has perceived her as very attractive. All right, so he likes both of these ladies as attractiveness goes. He doesn't have any compatibility with either of them, but he does find them both very attractive. And so we are just going to go ahead and we are going to maybe do a little bit of friendliness with them and let's just discuss some interest. We can go ahead and maybe he can ask them to dance a little bit and see if he can get up some, friendship with them. So he is just trying to become friends with them and build a little bit of a foundation with them and get to know them a little bit. He obviously doesn't want to come on too strong. He's trying to be a little bit of a gentleman. He's learned while at the nunnery living, while he was being raised there because he was an orphan, that he, definitely needs to be a gentleman and that he needs to treat a lady right. And so that's what he's trying to do. Although he is really late in the game trying to find himself a bride. And so he is kind of in a rush for these things, and he's thinking to himself, you know, I definitely don't want to come on too strong, but I do want to find my certain someone. So he's gonna get, oh, he's found out she's loyal. Okay, we love that. He's gonna do a little bit of flirting with her and see if they can get any romance together. He's going to compliment her appearance, and he is going to ask her if she's single. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she is, but he's going to ask her if she is, and then he's going to just make a bit of a flirtatious joke with her. He has learned that she is single. She has walked away. Okay, seriously, can we not? She's like, I am over this conversation. Okay, well, fine. She has left him to his own devices. We love that. Can you come back and like let us chat with you? We would really like that. Make a flirtatious joke with her. Oh, and now he's being nosy and he's snooping through her house. Like, Benjamin, manners, please. Right, so as you can see, they do have a little bit of romance here, but it is kind of tense. He's going to do a little bit of a pickup line with her and try to maybe hold her hands. She's not really, you know, she's just not really taking the flirting too very well. She's really not. So they are doing a little bit of, this camera is not working out with me, but they are doing a little bit of dancing. It is building up their friendship. He is like, I really, really need to build up some romance here. So he's going to try to do a little bit of flirting with her. And she's like, don't flirt with me. Let's maybe give her some flowers and see if she likes that. She liked the flowers. She's like, that was a nice gesture, but anything more, she just kind of like doesn't really care for that. Let's do a smooth recovery and be like, I'm really sorry. And maybe he can just like whisper in her ear and be like, I'm not trying to put you off or anything like that. I just, you know, I just find you really attractive. Maybe he can confess his attraction to her. She's like, no, don't. Don't be like that. You're coming on a little too strong for me, buddy. He's learned that she is single. Okay, well, that's wonderful. Maybe you can exchange numbers with her, and you can flirt. Let's do maybe some cloud gazing.
Galpa. Ooh.
All right, so they're going to go out and do a little bit of cloud gazing. He's like, clearly the romance thing's not working. Let's try just building up our friendship. Like, this is, she's playing hard to get. She really is. He's really struggling. Like, he wants to like her. He wants her to like him because he is really, really attracted to her. But he's finding that every time he does any kind of romantic things with her, that she's just not really that into it, and maybe she's just not that into him, and maybe that's the problem. If we're being honest, like, the cloud gazing really isn't even bringing their friendship up, so maybe she's just not that much into him. Maybe that's the problem. She's like, you're boring me.
Zopi. Nuloy Sawata. Ablish. Sarkini. Oh, Zargala.
So he's trying to give her hugs, and he is, you know, complimenting her appearance and trying to do these flirts with her and trying to get their romance up, but he's really finding that, you know, it's really becoming like it's really difficult. He's gonna try to like attempt to seduce her, and you know, he's starting to come out really a little bit more bold with her. Offer her a rose. He's like, I've got to pee. Something fierce. Okay? You're just going to have to, like, chill, Misty, with this nonsense. Okay, well, where did she go? That's Halima. Does he have romance with Halima? No, he doesn't. Okay, honestly, I don't know. Maybe we'll take him traveling. Let's go see if we can meet someone else, because they are just really struggling to get their relationship up, and we'll see if there's anyone else we can meet. Let's go take a look in the Windenburg area and see if there's any other families that have children that are not children, but that are young adults. Okay, clearly they're not in time period clothes, but I just want to see if he can, like, what he thinks of her. Let's do a flirty introduction with her.
Woo! Stala. Yibs. Luba. Yes, nar.
So.
Oh, Mirane.
And let's ask if she's single. And let's do a friendly introduction with her. And we will ask if she is single. Dolce is single. Alright, let's see if she is single. Let's see what he thinks of Dolce. He perceives her as attractive. I mean, we'll have to get rid of her chest hair, but that's fine. He also has found out that Sierra is single. And what does he think of Sierra? Nothing. Okay. So, Dolce we can maybe do a little bit with. Let's ask her if she wants to dance. And let's do a little bit of flirting with her. Well, they clearly don't like one another. Or she clearly doesn't like him.
Oh, floopy.
So he's asked her to dance, and he's trying to build up their friendship because clearly she didn't like him in the beginning. And he's like, why don't you like me? Like, what have I done to make you not like me? Like, all I did was give you a rose, and then you started freaking out. Oh my gosh. Stroke her cheeks and give her some flowers, and we will do a little bit of flirting with her. And maybe you can blow her a little bit of a kiss, and maybe you can compliment her appearance. Seriously, compliment her appearance. He's like, I'm exhausted. Yeah, that's fine. You're fine. Compliment her appearance. Compliment her appearance. There you go. What? They're kissing. You know what that means, right? They've decided to do a jetpack kiss by themselves autonomously. So they are going to have to marry now. Sorry, girl. I don't know what to tell you. You wrote your own fate.
Oh, yes.
So this will be his future bride. Whether she wants to be or not is really just whatever. I don't care if she wants to or not. She kissed him in front of mixed company, so it is what it is.
Nar Vadish.
Rainy.
Oh, uh-huh.
Torib. It's me.
Oh. Mookie Arb.
So I am actually going to go ahead and cheat their relationship information because they are getting married, whether they want to or not, due to the fact that he has obviously kissed her like that, we are going to go ahead and ask her if she will be our girlfriend. And they are going to be wed. And we will go ahead and hop into cast with her. I'm actually going to give her a little bit of a makeover before we continue on, I think.
So.
Or maybe I'll just give her her makeover after they get married. Alright, so she is his girlfriend. We are going to have him... Oh, she dropped her handkerchief. We love that. Go ahead and propose to her. And she said yes. So we are going to... Oh, she's so happy about it. We love that. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to take them off and let them travel. And we're going to get them hitched. And... you need to come with me. He's like, I have a romantic relationship with Lubna, and I'm marrying Dolce. Well, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. What a scandal. Okay, so it is just him, no family to speak of because he is an orphan, so we are just going to go ahead and take him and let him get married to Dolce. Go ahead now, and we will get him married. They are going to be having 8 children, assuming he has time to have 8 children with her, because as we know, they are a little bit older. But we will do our best. But they are going to go ahead and exchange their vows, and then we will get them into their home and let them get started on their family, which is going to be super exciting. We are going to be giving her a makeover, getting her in her family colors, and you know, getting her time period appropriate and all of those fun things. So let's go ahead and move them in together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, you can move here and then we'll move them out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into cast with her, and we will... Okay, there is Dolce Petaccia with herself all done up. She is looking lovely. So let's go ahead and split them off into their own home and let them start their family. Okay, so we have arrived here with Petaccias. We are just going to go ahead and let them continue on. We are going to have them go ahead and consummate their marriage. We're going to compliment her, and then we are going to have them just go ahead and we are going to give her a kiss, and he is going to approach her about going ahead and trying for a little one. Aww.
Mr.
So they are going to go ahead and try for a little one now and consummate their marriage. Woohoo! Break out the candles. Make it romantic. Dolce and Benjamin are woohooing for the very first time. We love that. And obviously we will go ahead and we will have her come in, and she, after this takes place, will try for a pregnancy test, and we will see if they are expecting a little one. It does look like she is also feeling pretty hungry, so we are going to have her come on in the kitchen and get herself something to eat, because we do want to know if, you know, or well, we want her to go ahead and grab herself a little bit of a bite to eat here. So she is eating for 2. Yay. Okay. Well, this food has gone off, so you're gonna have to cook something. Can you cook anything in this house? Let's see. Oh my God. She is telling him that she is expecting, and he's like, oh my goodness. Really? Okay, I don't think we can cook anything in this house. Why can we not cook anything in this house? No, we can't cook anything in this house. She's gonna starve to death. We love that. Can you grab a serving of this spoiled food? I mean, it's spoiled, but it'll keep you from starving to death. Can you cook anything? Do you have any skill at cooking? Is that the problem? Is the problem that we don't have any skill, or is the problem that we are on, like, oh my God, what is the issue? Tell me. Breakfast, eggs and cereal. We don't have anything. Is the house on, like, simple living? What is the problem? Oh, it is on simple living. Okay, they have nothing. Let's take that away so they can cook. Because honestly, like, they need to be able to cook something, and they can't cook anything. Let's get them to make a cheese tart. Can you cook a cheese tart? She's gonna go in here and eat this spoiled food. She's pregnant eating spoiled food. Like, it's horrible. We are just about through with this episode here. It is 11:26 p.m. and at the stroke of midnight, it will be 1390. It will be time for a new decade. We will be obviously going ahead and making a new banner, checking out our new communities and seeing how our community has grown and expanded and or shrunk. I don't know. We're going to find out with our new banner. That being said, I am going to go ahead, and she is not liking this food at all. She's like, why are you making me eat this? Look at the poor thing. But I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in 1390 of our Ultimate Decades Challenge, where we are going to be seeing more birthdays. We are going to be seeing, unfortunately, another death come down the way. And we are going to be seeing some more marriages in 1390. And we're just going to be continuing on with this lovely challenge and these lovely community members, and I am here for it. So I am going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.